everyone, this is Charlotte. Welcome back to my channel. Are you ready to proceed with the challenge of the file folder journal? That's what we're working on today. We're going to decorate, and to save some time, I went ahead and I put together papers on my pages that I thought I wanted to use. So we will have to do a cover and a back cover, and I'm thinking we may be able to do that off camera because for the next challenge, are you ready for this? Look at this. This is our next challenge. Get out your paper, your toilet paper rolls. I used 5 of them. So get your toilet paper rolls out, guys, because that's a winner for sure. I probably will show that little book because it's a tag book. I want to get it listed into my shop, and yeah, it is super cute. I will show you one tag. I used my niece's gnome digitals for this, and here is the first tag. Is that not adorable? So yeah, so much more to this, and I'm excited to make one with you. So yeah, toilet paper rolls, 5 of them. You can use 4, you can use 3. I use 5. So let's get on with this. I got into my Tim Holtz ephemera pack and decided what I wanted to put onto here. And I came up with, because this is the first page, you can see what I did. I went through my Blue Fern Studio Jen Bishop design, and I stitched. I told you I was going to stitch, and I did. This is the back. I used the tricolor thread, and if you've never seen tricolor thread before, I know you can't see it there very well, can you? Hopefully you can see those colors, red, green, and gold. You can find tricolor thread in quilt stores. So the layout that I had proposed for this was It's a Wonderful Life, because it is. And I grabbed a bell. Does that punch out? Yeah, it punches out. And I thought maybe let's just look this over. 25 is Christmas Day. So I thought about making this a little tuck, and I don't believe all of this goes here. I don't think so. I think I don't know that this goes to this. It might, but I think this is what I was looking at, and I really like it. So I'm going to plug in my hot glue gun just in case. We may need it. You never know. But nice to have it handy just in case. So let's get my glue, and let's just start to put this down. So I'm pretty sure I'm on camera. I left my threads because they're so pretty. This is going to go into my shop. If you are interested, just message me. That would keep me from having to take photos and list it and worry about all that. So if you're interested in this, message me. And yeah, let me pick this up just to make sure that's straight. And let's put this down. I could elevate this a bit and have it be 3D. I don't think it would catch on anything, but I'm not sure it would be that big of a deal either. Maybe we should. Maybe. I just didn't even think about that. And I'm like, I have Okay, I'm not going to worry about it because I can't get to it. Can't let that slow me down. I have little dots, but yeah, I just now thought about doing that, so we're not going to worry about it. It's not going to make, if it was going to make that big of a difference, then I think I'm going to pull it down a little bit because I think you can notice it more. If it was going to make that big of a difference, then yeah, it would be worth taking the time, but I'm not going to worry about that. So here we go. And if I cannot finish this today, I'll let you know what to do so you can finish yours. Yeah, I think I'm going to make that a tuck because that's a super, super cute place to add some little tickets or stickers. And then it's kind of, it's active on the cover, and I like that. So we could put right in here. I know I didn't put glue there. Yeah, right in here we could put tickets or maybe some of the little stickers that I used last Saturday's index card. So I know I want this flower at the top. I know I was speaking with Sherry, and Sherry is all excited about getting the binding done. So if I don't get these done, I will show you how to do the binding so that you can go off on your own and get that done. And then we want the 25. And then when this is assembled, of course, you're going to need a cover and a back cover. And you're going to do the same thing. I am going to take 2 pieces of chipboard. Chipboard will be my cover and my back cover. And then I will cover and decorate the chipboard. And it will go on the same way this does. So we really don't have to have a video on that so that we can move on. But just in case you really need a video, let me know if you have any trouble, any questions, let me know in the comments. And I really would appreciate a big thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber to my channel, you are missing out. I mean, you are missing out. This is a great channel, even if I do say so myself. So there is file folder 1. And of course, it is missing all its goodies, but isn't she cute? Yep, that's adorable. So I'm going to put this aside after I show you what we're going to do for the binding. Okay, so you want your first accordion to be up, pointing up, because your book is going to open up like this. This is where your cover is going to go. And if you pretend this is a cover, it's just going to glue on like that. So this is my first page. So my first page, if you pull this down, my first page is going to get glued on this way. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and I'm going to glue this together. So this is a solid piece right here. So if you lay it out, it's going to go like that. Your second page is going to get glued right behind it. I don't like to put this part together until I get all my covers made, my index file folders made, but this is where your cover will be. So this will be glued together and this will be glued on. Now you'll see Okay, now on the back, you have this. Nobody wants to see this. So what I decided to do, in the first one, I took, and I think I covered this up with washi tape. What you could do if you wanted to was put a separate piece of cardstock on here and make this a pocket. You could do that. But what I am going to do is I cut coffee dyed paper, and at the very end, I am going to glue this coffee dyed paper on here like this. This one is a little bit too short. Okay, so I have to redo it. But I'm going to glue this on here so that you have a place to write and journal, and you won't see this. And you will, when you journal, have just a little bit of a bump there, but not anything that's that big of a deal. So this is how I am going to end up finishing mine. You could just do washi tape, you could do cardstock here, you could do a pocket, or you could leave it. You don't have to do anything with that. So that is how we're going to put it all together. And so let's move on to file folder 2. So that was the first one. The second one here, let's see, I had planned, I had these somewhere. I do think that goes on the first page, so I'm gonna have another look at that. I think I did. Maybe I had it. Let's see. I wouldn't have put it here, although that's really pretty, isn't it? Not sure. Yeah, I could have. I usually do not cover up words. That's pretty though, isn't it? All right, we're going to come back to that. I will put that on there somewhere. Okay, so I had some 49 in Market, and this was a pocket that I had from the 49 in Market. And so I thought I am going to put this pocket here like this. So, and I think I will just do the hot glue to do that. Don't ask me why. It's here. Maybe it'll be sturdier, or I don't know. Can't move it around. Once it's down, it's down. So get it down the first time, Charlotte. Okay. Okay, so here we've got a pocket on the outside, and then I had this piece, and I thought I would put this piece here, and these cute little girls I thought would go like that. I really, really like that, so I think I will. I had thought about putting this down and making this a tuck, but I don't need it to be one. We could, if we wanted to, tuck something under here, but we would need a paper clip. If I put a thing on there, a piece of foam to elevate this, but because this is thick, I'm off of the paper by a good 1/8 of an inch. So I think we're just going to glue this down. I'm not going to worry about it. It isn't going to go anywhere. And I'm going to come up just a little bit so you can see the bottom of the pocket, because everything doesn't have to be hidden. Everything doesn't have to be in a straight line. So I think that is super cute. And then I did want them, I don't like the sharpness of that envelope, and I just thought this would be really, really cute having these girls on here. So, all right, I need to find mine. It is a great big round. There's no way I could be missing it. Here it is. Let's get my foam tape. because I think I need this to go behind the girls. This is what I'm talking about right here. I think we need I don't trust this. I've had this for quite a long time, so I don't really trust how sticky it's going to be. So let's do this. Then we'll put the girls down. Just a little bit of glue where I know their little feet are going to go. I think, don't want to cover up the words. I think that'll work. They're super cute. And then, of course, we needed some embellishments. And I had pulled this. And I'm thinking I probably had something like this in my head. Yep, so I think we're going to do that. So we're going to glue this down. So you're just going to take what you've got in the way of decoration. You may not be doing Christmas. You could be doing Easter for all I know. Valentine's. Or just a really cute, shabby pink. Blue, purple, whatever. Neutrals. And I'm thinking this probably was going to go like that, so I'm going to put that down. Hope everybody's feeling well, doing well. Our tree is up. We are in the middle of decorating. Okay, yeah, that's cute. You don't want anything hanging off the bottom. You can have it hanging off the sides, but you don't want it hanging off the bottom because this is being attached to something. And watch that because it's not going to lay right if you do, right? So that, and then I have this, and I'm wondering if I have this coming this way for a little Christmas cheer. I think I did. It looks better, doesn't it? And depending upon what we're doing up here, that would be super cute, but I like it there, so let's do that. And obviously, the other flower was on the first page. I don't take pictures. People have told me before, you should take a snapshot so that you can go back and refer to it. But I feel like I don't want to be that perfect that I'm going to take a snapshot. If I can't remember it, then I'll just change the design. That's okay. But that's pretty cute, isn't it? So then we've got our pocket here, and we've got a pocket here, and if we wanted to, we could tuck a little something in there. But yeah, she's cute. Very, very happy with that. So that's the second one. The third one, I created a flip. And I wanted this up there. I was a little on the fence about this because there really isn't any blue, but I think it's pretty, and so I think I'm gonna do it. But then this opens up. I just wanted something that was interactive, and so let's get this down. It is nice when you're doing this to keep in mind you've got your pocket. Let me lift this up, see if that's straight. You've got your file folder pocket, but it's nice to have interactive components, whether it be inside a flip or on the cover of your file folder. So a little pocket here and there, a little tuck. This obviously doesn't, because I would cover up an important element here, so I didn't. But this flips. I just took one of the tags from the Blue Fern kit and took a scrap and just created a flip out of that. And so this is what the inside of this file folder looks like. And I came across this Tim Holtz photo, thought this was super, super cute. I think I am gonna round the corners just because I don't care for the sharp edges that much. I think that's gonna be hidden. So I was thinking of putting this here, making this a tuck. This way, it could be a pocket, it could be a tuck. I was thinking of going, because we have the file folder, I was thinking of a tuck this way, and then was thinking of putting this. I know it looks like I'm selling, them for 24 cents a piece, but I just thought that was so cute. And I was thinking too that this could be a pocket. This was a tuck. If this was a tuck and didn't come down below this, so it was just this, then this could be a pocket. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's make this a tuck, or it's gonna be a pocket, excuse me. I keep saying tuck, but it's gonna be a pocket. So we're gonna glue one side and the top and the bottom, thus creating our pocket. And we're gonna put it right there, like that. And then I think we're gonna take this and we're gonna make this a pocket. So we're going to, so this is a pocket this way, and then this is gonna be a pocket at the top. So we've got 2 pockets on this page, like that. So here's a pocket, and here's a pocket right here. So super, super cute. And I'm looking at that and I'm thinking that might be cute. Then on this page, I was gonna do a pocket just with your Merry Christmas, because I did not want to cover up any of these elements. So that's what we're gonna do here. I really, really like the little cuckoo clock, and I love the roses. So this is a pocket right here. And then I wonder, I may have had that come like that, so I think I will. And I'm not going to put any glue on this so that it won't interfere with anything going inside that pocket, because this is hitting the corner, but I don't want to cover the bill. So if it hits like that, we still can get behind here. That's the idea. I'll tell you, I'm having trouble with anything wanting to get into anything. See, like that. We still have that real estate right there that we want. So this page, unless I come back and want to add anything, is done. And then our last page, in the kit, the paper kit, mistletoe and holly, there was this side, not chipboard pieces, but ephemera pack, and I did purchase the ephemera pack. That is where this is coming from. And I thought this would make a super cute, this to me is kind of dull here. So we've got the rocking chair in front of the fireplace, and I thought this would make a really, really cute. This would be a tuck, and the tuck would be all of this here. So I think that's what I'm going to do here. So we're going to go around the bottom. And up this side. And we're just going to do a little bit of the top up there, and we'll see if that's going to be good enough. And if it comes up the top, that's okay. And I think I did. I think I did put glue. Did I put glue? I maybe didn't get glue low enough. Let's see. Let me put just a little bit of glue. Here I've got the stitching. I really don't like gluing over zigzag stitching because it's thick and it's three-dimensional, but I think this is gonna work. Let's see what we've got. So then we've got this right here, which is really, really cute. So that is our back page. Now let's go ahead and do something with this. You don't have to glue these together, but if you don't, they will come apart like that. Your accordion, when you have your pages, like a page glued here and a page glued here, this will come apart. So it's not a necessity, it's just something I like. So this would be here, this would be here, like that. If you don't glue them together, then, well, let's not glue it together and let's put two of them down and let's see what happens. So we're gonna start with the first one. That is going to be this. And you're just going to take your glue. You're going to glue your card on. I want to make sure my strings don't get it in there because I want those strings. So this is going to go like that. And again, I've got strings, so I'm going to hold this just for a couple seconds. And then we're going to take our second one, we're going to do the same thing, and it's going to go here. And then we're going to see if I don't glue them together, what will happen. Again, I want my strings out. I want my strings. So this comes down just like that. Okay, so if this was your book and it was together, let's just ignore that right there. You've got your cover. Your cover can either come this way or it can come this way, or it can go the same way the pattern of your file folder's going, or it can go opposite. Mine is going to go opposite. When you look at this, you're not going to be looking at it like this. You're going to be looking at it like this. Then you're going to turn it. Okay, so here would be my first page. Here's my second page. See how this opens up? See how you have all this? I don't want that. If you want that, then you keep it. If you don't want that, then you need to glue this together. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue this together because I don't want to see that. So I am going to glue this together. And typically I would glue it before I put my my file folders in. So now when you bend this over, see, you don't see it. You just see this back, and then you need to decide what you want to do with the back. So I'm going to glue this. And so on, and so on, and so on, guys. That is how you're going to go. So that you've got that, then you've got this, then you've got your next one, which is going to go right here. But before I do that, I'm going to glue this down. Like this. So my next one's going to go here. My last one will go here. And then I will cut this off to the top because that's where my back is going to go. So that's what you're going to do. And you're going to have just the cutest book ever. So this one then goes here like that, gets glued in. And then the next one gets glued in. And then you have to figure out about your... you have to figure out, let's just glue this in. I don't know how much time I have on the clock. You have to figure out what you want to do with your front, your back, and you have to figure out what you're going to do about your tags that are going to go inside. I am probably, because I really want to get to the next one. I mean, this could easily be one more video. Easy. We could be doing the cover and the back. We could be doing the tags. So really 2 more videos. But that's going to take us into December. I really want to do the toilet paper roll tag book with you. So I'll tell you what, let me know in the comments. Would you like to just continue on with this until it's done on camera, or would you like to get to the other, go on your own and get to the other one sooner? So I'm going to let you tell me. I'm going to glue this in, and then I'm going to show you where we're going to cut. Let's get this in here like that. Get my threads out. This was our last one. And if you want to go back and decorate, you can. So that's our last one. So we need this for the back. We don't need this. So I'm going to cut this off so you can see what it's going to look like. Doesn't have to be straight. We're going to hide it. You're not going to see it. So we don't need that. And this is what you have. So your back is going to go on to here. So this is now what you have. This is how it should look. So you're going to flip page 1, page 2, page 3. Oh, I did not get page 3 on right. Okay, well, I'm going to have to take this off. See what I did? I'm going to have to take that off and redo it. But you get the idea. There's the page. There will be the back. And yeah, that you couldn't be more crooked. So I'm going to leave you with that. Let me know in the comments if you want me to continue or if you want to move on. If you want to move on, get your toilet paper rolls. And yeah, I'll see you in the next challenge, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. I got to go fix that. So take care. Big hugs. Bye.